Can you be heard?
Can I though? Can I?
Yes,
Hello,
you can
hello,
be heard.
hello.
You can be heard. Yes, you can be heard. Alright.
Hello, hello.
So, today... today...
I'm not even started. Oh, come on, get lucky. There you go.
Today, we will be doing a tier list on all the characters in... fuck. We will be... Fuck,
No one can fucking do it.
Today we will be reviewing... fuck! Today we will be doing a tier list on most of the characters in Sunset Paradise. If you don't know what Sunset Paradise is, that's okay.
Fucking uncultured.
We'll put it in the description for you to watch. Should we just get on with it?
Yes, I've been here for 20 minutes. I've been waiting for you to say that.
So, the first character we have on this list is... You know what, actually, I'm gonna let you explain first. First up is Maggie. How would you describe her? Like, tell us about her.
Well, the first characteristic that comes to mind is that she's a woman. And, like, you could say I'm wrong, but, woman, main character, badass, fights people, cares about people, wants to help people, is a woman.
What about, like, the humor, her design, and such?
Dude, well, I really like the kind of style that they did, though. Like, the video game kind of style, and, like, the mix with the anime and shit. I really like the design of her. It's not the best design out of all the characters, in my opinion, but I'd say she'd be looking spicy.
So what rank would you put it? Wank? What rank
rank?
would you... what rank would you put it at?
I'm gonna, so what's it, S to F or
It's
S to E?
best, great, average, terrible, and worst.
Best, great, average, what? It's so complicated. We're gonna just...
So there's best, there is great, there's average, there's terrible, and there's worst.
I'd say she'd be great. Like, I don't think she's the best, even though she's the main character. I don't want to be, like, biased, I guess. But, like, I'd say she's great.
Yeah, I like her too. So,
in my opinion.
For my explanation, I would say that her design looks really cartoony and smooth. And, you know, I really like some of the jokes she has in it. Some of them are pretty funny. She has some moments where she can be quite funny, and yeah. I think one flaw I have is that sometimes her dialogue can come off as forced sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It comes a little off as, like, forced.
Yeah, and yeah, I just really like the design and what they decided to go for. And another thing I found strange was why they gave her a last name, but I guess that's in the SMG universe as well, maybe? I don't know, I just thought of it as a really weird choice. But you know what, I'm gonna go with great as well. Now the next character is... the next character is Whisk.
Best. Don't even need to say anything, just put her up there. Above best. You hear me, right? Above best.
Okay, so just give a reason why you think she...
Oh, you want me to go into, like, full-on fucking weave mode here? You want me to do that?
Yeah, hold on, just let me add a new one.
Add a new what?
Okay, I've added a new rank. So what would you say is best about Whisk?
Well, as soon as I saw her, it wasn't like, well, not love at first sight, it's a fucking cartoon character. But, like, the character is really unique. For the sake, I like it how when she's the mask on, she's, like, proud and confident, but when it's off, it's like her true self is revealed. I thought that was really cool. I've never seen that in any other character before, in anything. I like that's I really love the character, and I love the voice change and everything. And I think it's spot on. And just Whisk is like, is she bad? like, come on, you can't get me wrong here.
So, do you want to know what the tier is above best?
God.
This spot is for Whisk. We are simps.
Yes. Whisk simp.
Alright, now for my explanation. So, I really love the character design. My favourite part about her is when she's got her mask off. Not when it comes to looks or appearance, but just her voice and the way she acts. There's one scene in episode 3 where some green dude comes in and starts having feelings for her, and I thought that was really adorable. One thing, now, I think the mask looks really cool as well, but I feel like she's not the only one who has forced dialogue. There is a little bit of dialogue or acting that may come off as forced, but it's mostly when she has the mask on, it can feel like her dialogue can come a bit, but yeah, I really love how she dresses like a cat girl, and I absolutely love that.
Oh, thank you.
So you know what? I'm not gonna put her at best, but I'm gonna add another one, and I'm just gonna say sport is. Okay, right, now I've made the ranking above a little bit different. The spot is for Whisk, be my wife.
Ah, damn.
Alright.
Respect.
Now, the next one is Sheriff Ori.
Ah, good old Ori. Ori, I guess I like his character trait. I don't know, it's just, he seems like a fuckhead. You know what I mean? Like, he fucks everything up.
Yeah.
Which I can respect, because I'm similar. So, I like his character, I like the design of him. It's really good, I like the hat, I like everything about him. His voice fits his character perfectly, which for a literal blue ball is weird. And, yeah, what would I give him, though?
Blue ball with a red squid hat, that's really good colour combination.
Exactly. I'd have to give him great. Because he's not terrible at all, he's great.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm kind of thinking to myself, how did he get that squid on his head?
He was going for a swim.
Okay then, whatever. Yeah, I really like Ori too. I think he's a really funny, goofy, fantastic character. And, I really like his chemistry with Maggie and himself. I also like some of the things he has to say. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in great as well. While there isn't a lot of things to say, I think he's a pretty good character. Right, next, the fuckface force. I mean the funky force.
The fuckheads.
God.
I do gotta admit, I like their sexy voices, not gonna lie. Their design is, I think it's basic. I think it's just, they look like the fucking off-brand Power Rangers. Like, you can say about how you like.
I can see
that's what
that
they look
now.
like here.
I can see that
They
now.
look like the off-brand Power Rangers. I guess, but they're unique in their own way. But overall, I always thought they were kind of cunts.
Yeah. So, alright. So,
Like, I'd probably have to put them in terrible.
Yeah, I have to agree with them. So for me, there's a video that's related to Sunset Paradise, I don't think, where the Funky Force has their own song. I really like the song and the voices that are being used. And, the character designs are colourful, but they are just Power Rangers after all. I'm not saying they actually are, I'm just saying that...
Their theme song is Go Go Funky Force! It's just like a complete rip-off.
Yeah, and I really like how not only do their colours change, but their glasses shape change. But however, they're just really obnoxious, and like the things they say just really piss me off for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're just like character. You know when you see someone and you're just like, I want to give him a punch in the face. That's who they are. All four of them.
Yeah, and
that's probably why the fifth one's fucking dead.
Yeah, and you know how they first come off as they want to have someone as their new member. What they're really saying is that they want to use Meggie to kill the mayor. Spoilers, by the way. And, you know, I guess that makes him a twist villain, but it's not a very good one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these characters. I'm gonna put them at terrible too. Yeah. Next up is Ori's father. I forgot his name, but he's a sheriff, a cowboy, a deputy, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't really show up in much of them. The first time we see him, actually I'll explain first. He's just a big head at the beginning who's just there to taunt Ori, and, you know, I didn't really like that. But then we got to the ending where it looks like Ori is in the afterlife, and his father then gives him some motivation, I guess.
Yeah.
And I really like that he actually cares about him, and I really like his voice too.
Yeah, I love his voice.
Yeah, I like his voice. Yeah, and I also really like his design too. He looks like...
yeah, I love his design. He's like... He fits as Ori's dad.
Yeah. And I feel like he would fit as a star in a cowboy comedy. Something like
like a Wild West kind of movie.
Blazing Saddles, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at great as well. Alright, your turn.
I like his design. I like how he's not the same shade of blue as Ori, which I thought was really cool. It's like that, the small details always count, I guess, to me anyway. Yeah. And I like his character, I like his voice. I always thought he was like weird because you don't know much about him, but then when it gets to the last episode you learn a lot and a lot more. Yeah. And like, I guess, I always liked him as a character, like all the stuff that Ori says about him and all that, and yeah. I don't know to put him in great or best, because I do really like his character.
Just do eeny miny mo.
Eeny meeny miny mo, cut the tiger by his toe, if screams let it go, eeny meeny miny mo, great.
Okay then, great it is. Next character, Benedict. Not Benedict.
Good old Benny boy.
Or Eggs Benedict. I don't know, maybe it just is Benedict, I'm not sure. But yeah, I kinda like how he used to be this powerful being who killed Ori's father. I also like that he has a little bit of humor, but he isn't really threatening because he's just an egg. But, you know, in his special form, I really like that. Yeah, he doesn't really come off as threatening. One thing I absolutely love is how his face kind of has this sketched drawing on it. It's kind of like the good cop from Lego Movie. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of things to say. I think I might put him at average. Alright, so what would you say about him?
I'd say, as like a villain, I'm not sure. I guess he's an alright villain, I guess. I wish we got to see his proper form, because we never really got to fully on see it, right? Yeah. He's always just been an egg, which I think is cool, and I think is like not realistic, but I think it's just better than seeing his full on form and then all this and that. Like, it's good to have some past in the show anyway.
Yeah.
And his character, his humor, his voice, I think is all good, but his like leadership skills and some of the stuff he like, I guess, says comes off as weird,
Yeah.
I guess. So I put him in great.
Yeah, sure. Next character. There's not a lot of things to say. The Goonies, the big, strong, hunky blue people.
Oh, funky.
Alright, so I kind of like how their design is kind of like they're coming off, their bodies are coming off as strong, but at the same time they're just kind of like adorable for some reason. It could either be because of the way they act or because of the faces, something.
Yeah, they just come off as very like innocent.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna put him at average as well. I should have added more rows for this one. Yeah, I've added new rows, so it's better. Right. Now, what would you say about the Goonies or whatever?
There's not much to say, I guess. Yeah, as you were saying, they're just there. They're like minions, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they're cool. They come off as just big, strong, hunky, masculine men, but inside, I know, good description. But inside, they're like just innocent children. They want to like, I don't know, play fucking football or something. I don't know. I'd put them probably at average.
Yeah. Just remember, I've added 2 new rows: good and bad.
Very, very simple.
Okay then. Right. The next up is the Spud Buds. Well, they appear in the first episode when Ori first meets with Maggie, and some of the characters are pretty funny, and one of them doesn't really say anything and just uses his emotions, like he hums and yeah. And in the ending of episode 10, where he's humming and he's picking up cans or whatever, and the Power Rangers ask him if he wants to sing with them.
The Power Rangers.
Yeah, I thought that was quite sweet. I also like the one with butter on his head. He was quite funny too. There's not a lot to say about the other two. They're not really threatening in a way, and you know they got a little bit irritating for some parts. I'm gonna put them at average as well, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is there to say about them? They're potatoes, so I can respect that. I guess they all have different personalities, which is, I guess, it's unique. But like, you know, you see it in multiple other shows and all this, and
they don't appear much. I don't think.
Yeah, they don't like appear much. That's what I'm trying to think here. You don't see them as much as you'd like to, I guess. Well, some of them anyway.
Boring as well. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're boring, but you know, they're not very entertaining.
Yeah, I'd probably put them at average.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Next up, we have the Lighthouse Keeper. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is that I love his beard. Not one thing, I'm gonna say a whole bunch of things. I love his voice, I love his beard, I love his design, I love his hat. I love him.
This is a proposal, if you're watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at good. I really like him. Yeah, he's a very likable character in this.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I like the accent and all that to go for. He's real, like, he's real like sounds like a lighthouse keeper. He sounds like a lighthouse keeper, which is like a weird voice to like specify. But like I do like him. I like his tone and everything. I think and like everything spot on him. His design is like real like quirky and stuff and unique. Because he doesn't act like the others. He's just a protecting guy. And I'd probably put him as at best. I really like his character.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, right. Oh god. Next character is Shadow Maggie. I'm just gonna say how many words is this? I'm gonna say 3 words to this character. Fuck this character. I get that she's kinda like there to make Maggie feel guilty about her actions, but at the same time it feels slightly unnecessary because of how fucking annoying she is. Yeah, she has the same design as Maggie, just darkened, and she's always trying to let Maggie down, which I feel like is a good enough character trait, but to be honest, this character just really pissed me off in most of the episodes, so I'm gonna put her at worst. My least favorite character in the series.
Ooh, alright.
Okay.
Well, I'll put her into 3 words as well.
Yeah.
Emo, edgy bitch.
So,
like, I don't know. I never really did like her. I think she's just a pointless character.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's just pointless as a character overall. Like, I get why she's there now. Like, it's to make the show more, I guess, interesting, but she doesn't do jack shit. Yeah. Like, she doesn't help Maggie at all. Like, she's just there for the sake of being there. It's like that one friend who invites himself to the party. They're just there for the sake of being there. Yeah. So, I'd put her at terrible.
Okay then, I was almost gonna put another row that just says pointless, but I can't really because I can't see it. Yeah, she's terrible, yeah. Now for the, ice cream man.
Yes.
Yes, he is a very funny character.
Very nice guy.
Yeah. I like his character design. He looks fantastic and goofy, I think. I'm gonna put him at good. Yeah, I like him. Alright.
Well, my man is like selling ice cream and shit and just enjoying life and like giving out on anyone he doesn't like. It's like a whole different fucking vibe with my man, so I'm gonna have to put him at great.
Yeah.
And overall, his voice is just fucking beautiful.
And then we have the mayor. He doesn't really appear much, and you know, I really liked that he was a sacrifice. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I like the fact he died. Fuck him, didn't like him.
I like the fact that he died. Yeah, I liked when this character just got thrown off a cliff. Yeah, that was my favourite part. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at average. There's not a lot of things I can say about him.
Yeah, there's not. I guess I like how he was just like confused in the beginning, and then over time, like you just see him open up more and then try new stuff and just overall like become badass and everything. I'd put him in average as well.
Okay, that is our tier list. So let's have a look here. So we've both put Whisk at a yellow.
Yeah, we've done like similar things.
There was no characters who were the best. For me, I just put 3 characters: Maggie, Ori, and Ori's dad. I forgot his name. I did as well. What are you gonna do? For average, I put Benedict, the Goonies, the Spud Buds, and the...
Alright, Henry, I'll be back in a second, so you do the next one. I shouldn't be long, hold on.
Alright. For terrible, I decided to put the Funky Force on here, because they were really obnoxious. And Shadow Maggie, who is probably who is very pointless. For Dec, he's done the same. We've both put Whisk at a yellow row. He's put the Lighthouse Keeper on the best. He's put Maggie, Ori's dad, I don't know his name, Benedict, and the Ice Cream Man. I do not know a lot of the characters' names. He put the Goonies, the Spud Buds, and the Mayor. And for Terrible, he put the Funky Force and Shadow Maggie. There weren't a lot of characters in here. I think that's maybe because I decided to choose the ones that appear in more than one episode, so I feel like that's on me. But even then, it was kind of my video, my thing, whatever. Yeah, for anyone who stayed, thanks for watching. I'll put Dec's channel in the description. I'll also put the Sunset Paradise playlist in the description so you can watch all the episodes. There were some major spoilers in this, so yeah. Anyway, I think I am done now. I'll see you all later.
So thank you for watching this tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe there will be another tier list someday. I don't know. I'm not Mr. Henry over here. But yes, thank you for watching. Make sure to click the red button down there. And if it isn't red, then you're lovely. I'll give you a kiss on the lips next time I see you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And Henry, we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.